Hello, welcome to my channel, Save Infinity. In this video, I just wanted to quickly discuss like different humanoid type races or whatever you would call it or what have you, and kind of how it is just like a process of evolution and consciousness and throughout this like infinite, wonderful universe. I feel like so often we as like humans on Earth kind of think of ourselves as like the be all end all or all that sort of stuff, completely disregarding the fact of how many other humanoid type species and such are out in the greater, grander universe, and how this aspect of us becoming, human, is kind of, just like a journey of evolution that so many species go through. And it's just our species as the apes or monkeys or what have you that we came from. Just one step in a greater, grander orchestration of an evolution of so much variety of wonderful species. And we're not at the end of our evolution either. We're slowly going from that monkey ape mind into becoming more and more humanoid as we go along all the time, and so to be human isn't just this typical aspect of, the ape version of human that we find ourselves in. All throughout space and time, there's been so many countless other species of animals and such that have also gone through that journey of becoming humanoid and then joining the greater universe, which explains things like of why people have so many experiences with ETs or aliens or whatever you want to call them, that are, look very humanoid but have different animalistic features, because they're the humanoids that didn't evolve from apes, but they may have evolved from, like birds for the avians. There's like the mantis beings that have come from praying mantises, reptilians that have, come from lizards, and the cat-like featured people that, come from cats. Like there's just an abundant amount of, possibilities and varieties of ways that all throughout the grand orchestration of the universe and evolution and what have you, that we do evolve from so many different amazing species of animals and creatures and critters into humanoid type beings and into these, higher evolved, higher consciousness type beings that then, go out and join the greater, grander orchestration of the universe. And so we, as these little ape human monkeys, are kind of, at the moment going through that process of going from the more animalistic monkey ape mind into becoming more humanoid to eventually evolve ourselves enough to then join the greater grander of orchestration of the universe, just like all the other species that have come before us and will come after us, which is really cool and wonderful and magical to think about. And I feel so often in these sort of journeys and in the part of evolutionary growth process that we are in currently as humans is, we feel so isolated and in a way like that we're the only humanoid ones. And the reason I feel is that we've had that feeling and that experience for so long is almost like a little, like a little isolation of growth, like we're in our little bubble dome, just so that we can evolve and grow more organically into like what and who we are without being influenced by other species, because, they had the opportunity to become who and what they are. And then we have the opportunity to become who and what we are without being influenced by others. And then once we, grow and evolve enough into who and what we are, then we can go and commingle and mingle with the other wonderful species and beings out in the universe. Now that we've kind of really, grown into becoming what we are, so that we're not losing the essence of what we could become by being, sidetracked by ways of doing and being that other species have done it. It's kind of like a purification of our evolution process. So we're kind of like just bottled into doing that for ourselves before we go out and intermingle, which is a really cool kind of process to think about, and quite fun for all the possibilities that can unfold in humanity's future as we are able to mingle and co-mingle more with other species and what have you. So, you know, very, very cool process and stuff to think about, and just as a way to understand and, you know, marvel at the wonder of life, and to also just have, you know, gleeful anticipation for what the future can hold as well. All right, well, I might leave that one there for now. Sending you so much peace, love, light, and blessings as always.